Saturday night main event. This isn't right. Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre, this ain't heat. This isn't fire. Triple H asked me need to be fired. Uso whack, Logan whack, tag team match. That is just crap. Cena and Truth, who feeling this? You? Then you gotta have a lot of fun, man, because Saturday night main event is trash. This card sucks. And maybe I should do this video with the toothbrush still in my hand because, man, WWE Creative been leaving a bad taste in my mouth lately. All jokes aside, these 4 matches to start off Saturday night main event after all the talent you have backstage is a joke. We're going to get into this crap. The fun and games are over. Sit your asses down in your seats. Professor Bobby Monsoon, now the lesson has started. Our first matchup, we're going to grade Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, and yep, you guessed it, you're getting an F. What? What are you looking at me like that for, Paul Levesque? You think I'm going to put this crap over? No one asked for this. We didn't want it on WrestleMania. We didn't want it on Raw. We didn't want it on SmackDown. We didn't want it on NXT, not even Evolve. We didn't want it in a Performance Center. This is horrible booking that you created in your head. Bro, Drew McIntyre deserves better. After the year he's coming off of, 2024, he gets granted a mediocre mid-card match with Damian Priest. Man, like, we can't find nothing else. John Cena decided to phone it in his last year. He only has 30-something more dates, and I promise you, I can't wait until he gets his ass out of WWE because, man, we're talking about the worst heel turn ever, but that's a different story. Roman Reigns is gone. Okay, cool. There's no really top talent that could put Drew over. So Drew could be helping out other talent. Who? I don't fucking know because you haven't curated any fucking stars yet. Obafemi and Trick Williams are stuck in NXT purgatory. I don't even know if that's the right word or not, but I'm sure one of you smartasses in the comments will let me know. At this point, I'd rather see Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Man, Drew McIntyre should have had the World Heavyweight Championship. You owe him that. He had it for only a few seconds. Jey Uso is doing nothing with the World Heavyweight Championship but burying it. You're going to have to say more things than yeet, sir. Have some context, have some substance in your storyline. And I know it's not his fault, it's creative fault, but Oos, go backstage and start flipping desk around. Be like, nah, I'm more than a dude that can say 4-letter word. As far as Damian Priest should be putting over other talent. Like who, Bobby Monsoon? You ever hear somebody called Santos Escobar? This dude has been buried for years at this point. He's been showing up consistently, cutting promos consistently, and he's a complete non-factor. Why we can't use Damian Priest and the Santos Escobar feud? With WWE being invested in the Luchadors, acquiring AAA, Damian Priest could be doing much more. Now, I know the Luchadors is more of a Mexican thing, but still, man, I feel like Damian Priest could benefit way more by putting newer talent over. This does nothing for either party. It does nothing for Damian. It does nothing for Drew. F. Now, that's a good segue into the next match. Jey Uso versus Logan Paul, and disrespectfully, F. What did you think you was going to get for this one, Paul Levesque? There's been 2 things that have been happening in this feud, and I'm fucking sick of it, quite frankly. Logan Paul will be knocking Jey Uso out, and Jey Uso will be saying, yeet. Those literally the only 2 things that are happening in this promo, in this segment. This is a nothing burger. We don't care who wins. If Jey Uso loses, he'll get the title took off of him, and we wouldn't care because he had the Intercontinental title for about 13 minutes before he lost it then. They need to get the title off of dude. You have to do more than say yeet, sir. I'm sorry. We have to see some type of passion, some type of promos, some type of backstage segments. You're supposed to be a babyface. What adversity are you fighting? The most adversity Jey Uso is fighting is coming in through the crowd where everybody yeeting, getting through the crowd, getting to the ring. That's the most adversity he's fighting with this World Heavyweight Championship match. Logan Paul, Mr. Part-Timer, Mr. Prime. Bro, you've been doing a great job since you got in the WWE. I'm going to give you that. But man, it's starting to get old and redundant at this point. Like, we're like, all right, you're a bad guy. You got Prime. What else? What else are you going to do to generate heat? You can't keep doing the same thing every week. Bring the brass knuckles back. That was different. You know what I mean? Like, try to troll Jey Uso a different way. You supposed to be a social media king, right? You're doing zero social media content, and I can't even blame you. This whole creative is crap. I probably wouldn't either. But still, Logan Paul, do a little bit more to get yourself over. You see WWE Creative have phoned it in for the year, it seems like. Go on social media, troll Jey Uso, make us care about this match. Why would I care about Jey Uso versus Logan Paul? Tampa, Florida has some very good people down there. They deserve better. Next, we got the tag match, Braun Breaker with the wise man Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins versus CM Punk and Sami F. Bro, like, what is this, bro? What are we doing with Sami Zayn? Hey, Sami Zayn, I got some advice. I got some suggestions you should give Paul Levesque. Just try to get your contract switched to going back down to NXT. At least you'll be a factor putting newer talent over. They're using Sami Zayn and just throwing him to whatever storyline. 1 week, Sami Zayn is Samoan and he's a Uso. The next week, him and Punk is best friends. Like, how does he even come? Yo, the beef was Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins, and even that was a reach. Now you're throwing Sami Zayn in there because you can't find anything else better for him to do? This is bullshit, seriously. This tag match means nothing. We would much rather have the Street Profits in a ladder match knowing we're going to get some crazy spots, some good promos, some good storyline, instead of you forcing a crazy, mediocre tag team match down our throat. It's crap. It's almost like WWE Creative is in the back sitting there giggling. Let's see who can book the worst possible PLE this year. And I wonder why it's taking so long for the show Unreal to come out. Yo, you can't think of a better name. It's unreal how you could think of shit like this. It's that bad. Hey, Triple H, I know you're a little old school, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some game real quick. It's 2025, right? They got an app called ChatGPT. See, they got this whole thing called artificial intelligence, and all you have to do is put your little stupid storylines in the artificial intelligence, and it'll spit out better storylines back to you. Or if you even gave a damn about reading the comments, these people in the comments are booking things better than you. How about taking some of their ideas for free? Look, CM Punk is at the end of his career. It's so much more we could be doing with CM Punk than just having them in the sea of mediocrity, like I explained in my last video. It's so much more we could be doing with Seth Rollins. I think Braun Breaker, he's getting the main event highlight spot, so I think that's cool, even though he should be booked better as an enforcer. But man, we're just wasting precious time. We never know when a wrestler's going to get severely injured or any storyline is going to be altered, man. Come on. We deserve better than this, bro. Saturday night main event used to be a thing where Saturday would come on, everyone's excited. It's on NBC. We're getting some good matches, some good content. You got Ace, the Body Ventura. Yo, everything about Saturday night main event was special. Everything about this Saturday night lame event is mid. Now, the last match we're going to grade is John Cena versus R-Truth. Bro, what? What did you think another grade I could give this match? Seriously. Seriously, R-Truth? The last year, your retirement year, whether it was you who picked it, John Cena or Paul Levesque, we're going R-Truth. As I keep saying, I like R-Truth. I see somebody in the comments say some smart shit. Well, if you like R-Truth, you think it's a gold. Why are you acting like he don't deserve a title? What world are you living in where R-Truth deserves a title match? He's been a fucking comedic character for years now. How is he even in a title picture? Oh, Bobby Monsoon, it's not a title match. I don't give a shit. This is what we're doing with the undisputed title? John Cena, please, if you do me one favor, go ahead, take the fucking title home, because it means nothing. This is sad. You mean to tell me, Paul Levesque, you couldn't sit at the table and it didn't come across your head to have R-Truth sitting around, going backstage, ribbing people, doing jokes, doing John Cena's bidding? As a heel, but he's like a funny type of heel, but he's still backstage doing some malicious stuff, messing around, messing up big matches. Imagine if he cost the Street Profits the ladder, just random stuff. But no, we're gonna make it to where all of a sudden in 11 days, R-Truth became a #1 contender to even be in a picture for a title, to even be in a picture for a main event. This is a joke. This is lazy booking. John Cena phoned it in. Paul Levesque phoned it in. WWE Creative have phoned it in. We need to start a petition. Somebody need to give me Ari Emanuel's number. Something needs to happen, bro. You don't do this to people. And you're asking for these outrageous prices? Man, I'll be complaining if the tickets was free. At least give us something, bro. This is bullshit. You're about to debut this card on NBC. I guarantee you're getting 0 casual fans to convert from not watching wrestling to wrestling. None of these matches have any type of compelling storyline. And yo, people in the comments like, yo, why you keep yelling? Why you keep mad? Because I have to watch this crap. Why a lot of you dudes are going on there just watching the highlights on YouTube. I'm actually in good faith spending 2 or 3 hours bored out of my mind watching Triple H booking. Something needs to be done in WWE. Something needs to be done with the creative direction. I offered my services for free. Now, I don't know what other matches will be added. Quite frankly, unless it's The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, unless it's MJF making his appearance to WWE, unless it's I don't know, bro. It's no other match that could be added that would get me excited for this Saturday. I feel like a loser telling my woman that, man, well, let's go to the movie Saturday. I'm sorry, babe. I'm booked to watch Saturday Night Main Event. This is atrocious. This is unfair. This is diabolical. This is boring. This is upsetting. This is... Please, bro. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. Am I overreacting? Am I, bro? Is this really awesome? Am I just an old fart who got old and I just got out of tune what good wrestling is? I already put my expectations as low it could possibly go. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this, man. Saturday Night Main Event, bro. Oh yeah, before that, we got another 3-hour SmackDown. I'm gonna holler at y'all in the comments, man. This Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.